Hello, and welcome to Grace Home's 5th anniversary celebration. I'm Gayleen Hanson, and my husband and I have served as Grace Home board members since 2018. Tonight, I have the privilege of celebrating Grace Home's ministry with you and sharing with you some highlights of the past 5 years. This is Grace Home's first virtual event, and I have to say it's a little bit different, but just like most things in our world right now, things are different. So much has changed in such a very short amount of time. But as always, we need to be thankful. We're thankful that technology is allowing us to still celebrate and share our story with you, no matter where you are. Be sure to say hello and let us know where you're from in the live comment feed below. Also, feel free to post and ask questions and comments. We want to interact. Our staff is looking forward to visiting with you. Many of you know what Grace Home is, but for those who don't, Grace Home is a gospel-centered residential program that provides a safe home for women ages 18 to 30 who find themselves alone in an unintended pregnancy. Women can apply to Grace Home at any point during their pregnancy and stay up to 1 full year after the baby is born. It seems unbelievable that Grace Home is 5 years old. But do you know what that means? That means our first baby is about to start kindergarten. Soon he will be tying his own shoes and learning to read. It means that many other little ones will be going to pre-K. It means that all these babies now know their names. They are starting to count. They know their colors and they are learning their ABCs. We are excited for you to join us every evening this week as we celebrate Grace Home's 5th anniversary. You will hear stories from Grace Home, volunteers, graduates, residents, and staff members. They'll give you an inside look at the life at Grace Home. No celebration is complete without gifts. We want to thank you for being a part of our celebration. So stay with us until the end, when we'll announce the winner of tonight's giveaway. Now let me introduce you to Jillian, who is going to share more about Grace Home and the multitude of activities that occur within this ministry.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. My name is Jillian and I am one of the relief house parents here at Grace Home as well as the office manager. For those of you unfamiliar with Grace Home, we are a faith-based nonprofit located in Blanchard, Oklahoma, just west of Norman. We are blessed to have a beautiful home on 5 acres out in the country, which can house 6 women and their babies, along with full-time live-in house parents. Grace Home serves women ages 18 to 30 who find themselves in an unsupported pregnancy. They can apply at any point during their pregnancy and stay for up to a full year after their baby is born. During this time, residents receive prenatal and parenting support, emotional and spiritual guidance, and instructional opportunities to assist them as they prepare for their next season of life. House parents, relief house parents, and countless volunteers and donors are what it takes from day to day to keep the daily routines going at Grace Home. We create personalized care plans for each of our moms, equipping them with the tools and counseling they need to break cycles of trauma, abuse, and poverty. We work very closely with the court systems and DHS as many of our moms work reunification plans with older children not in their custody. Our goal is to give each of our moms the tools and life skills they need to be successful and independent parents. At Grace Home, we live what we like to call the ministry of presence. Grace Home functions as a family, and in that, each of our moms get the opportunity to learn things like healthy relationship boundaries, emotional coping skills, and conflict resolution as we live life together on a daily basis in a safe and grace-filled environment. Everything we do at Grace Home is filtered through our core values, spelled out by the acronym GRACE. This stands for generational, relational, acceptance, community, and equipping. I'm so excited for you guys to join us on this journey this week as we dive in deeper to each of these core values and show you how they are changing lives here on a daily basis at Grace Home. Today, let's look at generational.
G.
Generational. Grace.
My name is Celinda Bass, and I have the opportunity to teach groups at Grace Home. I teach a healthy relationship group called Within My Reach. Some skills for communication, skills that are a part of our relationships, no matter what relationship it is in our lives, that help us to be able to build those relationships in healthy and positive ways.
My name is Shelby. I came to Grace Home July 22nd, 2019. I was in a really dark place and I was addicted to drugs. I didn't really see myself. All I seen was a dark hole and I was falling darker into it. First I went to rehab because the court ordered me to. And then from rehab I found out I was pregnant and then came to Grace Home, which they took me in, and it's been a great place. Oh, we were torn apart. It was all shambles, like it's just bad, it was bad. I was on the edge of getting my parental rights terminated. I really should not even have my rights right now. I have 4 other children, twin girls, a little girl and a little boy, plus my 2 twin boys. I've gotten closer to God. My relationship with God has gotten way closer. I've learned to love myself and then love everybody else. Even though if I've done wrong, they've done wrong, it doesn't matter. My sister Ashley, that she's proud of me and that she loves me and that she always has my back. I am off termination terms. They are being moved to a different house so they can be closer to me and I can finally get reunification back. Being the best mom I can, being an EMT, becoming a paramedic. My EMTs I'm almost done with those, so I'm ready to become a paramedic. I love myself. That's how I describe it, but I love myself now. I know I'm not supposed to hate anybody, but I hated myself back then. I love it now.
Hi, we're Aaron and Heather Reese, and we serve on the board of Grace Home.
We came to Grace Home because our son's birth mother is a graduate of the program. We watched Grace Home transform her life, and we couldn't wait to get involved to help other women as well.
This is an exciting year at Grace Home. It's our 5th year anniversary, and we have a lot of questions from other people as far as how can they get involved with Grace Home. We think the most important thing that you can do is pray for the ministry, pray for the girls involved, pray for Jeff and Julie and everyone involved, and especially pray for the babies. Second, we could use all the volunteers that we can get. There are numerous ways that you can volunteer and help out, and so volunteering, whether it be even just mowing the grass or anything at all, is a huge help. Third would be to partner financially. Grace Home, we depend on the generous donations from individual donors, like people watching right now, and so we really appreciate that. And that is a huge thing for Grace Home is individual donors like you just giving anything monthly, whether it be $10 a month, $20 a month, $100 a month, whatever you can give. Really, the ministry uses. We know that this is a difficult time with everything going on with the COVID-19 crisis and what it's done to the economy. And so we appreciate so much people that continue to give. Our donor base has stayed strong, and people continue to give monthly. And we also have lots of people asking, how they can start giving to Grace Home. So at the end of this video, there's going to be a link that you can click on if you do want to give financially to Grace Home. You can give one time, and that will be in the link. Or if you wanted to sign up to give monthly on a recurring basis, you can do that as well. And again, we thank everyone so much, whether it be just those that pray for us, those that volunteer, or also those that give financially. We thank you all so much for your support, and these girls and these babies do as well. And you really are changing lives and changing generations with everything that you do. Thank you so much.
We can't thank our donors, volunteers, and staff enough for their loyal commitment. This ministry could not function without each of them. We look forward to seeing you here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. as we continue to celebrate Grace Home's 5th anniversary. You will hear from our valued relief parents as they offer insights of the heart of Grace Home. Stay with us just a minute longer to see if you won tonight's drawing. We will be in touch via email to get your gift to you. To be entered tomorrow night's drawing, be sure to text your name and email address to 405-585-8255 8249. Don't forget to join us the rest of the week for additional drawings and a fun surprise on Friday. Thank you again for celebrating 5 wonderful years with us. Let's close in prayer. Father, thank you for this wonderful celebration of Grace Home's 5-year anniversary. Thank you for all the donors, volunteers, and supporters who are joining the work you are doing at Grace Home. We praise you that you are changing the course of generations through each mother and baby at Grace Home. Thank you for the promise that you will finish the work you start in our lives, even through our children and our children's children. In Jesus' name, amen.